Hello guys and welcome to another Heroes of the Storm Road to Ranked 1. I'm playing Zeratul again, but this time on Blackheart's Bay. And like I said in a previous video, you will see a lot of Zeratul videos, but I will try to withhold from uploading Zeratul on maps that I've already played and shown to you guys. So here we go, we're going to get this started and see what happens. I'm going to do the best I can to explain what I'm doing. And look at me sitting on the well like a boss, because that is how you win games. You just sit right there. If you guys heard how many times I screwed up the opening line, and I probably screwed it up already this time, but you know, 9 outtakes later I actually got this done. And I was a few minutes into this video already, but then I got a Skype call and I minimized, and then it fucked up my whole recording, so I had to start over. So here we go again. For me anyway, this will be the first time you guys see it. I'm going to swing past the bot lane here, or the middle part here where the coin turn in is, and rotate upward. Why I do this? Just because I don't want to be in lane in case they're good at spotting me stealth. I don't want them to see me because they capture the shrine first, or we captured the shrine first. So I go in, try to get Muradin. I walk away. I don't want to use my blink yet because I wanted to see if I can bait Illidan into committing further. I see we pick off Muradin, so then I try to go for Lili over here. And I should have had this kill in all honesty, but for whatever reason my Q just didn't go off, and I have the increased cleave radius in this game, so it should have. And there goes that Skype call again. We're just going to ignore it this time so I don't have to start over. And I don't even know if you guys can hear that, to be honest, but I guess we'll find out. So I try to get one coin, and I back off. Lili picks up one, and then Anub'arak goes in there and steals the other three, and gets away like a boss. So that's good. We ended up getting more coins than we thought. And I'm going to head bottom here to gank Zagara with Malfurion. And we're going to pay attention close to what I do here. What you're going to see is, and I'm going to emphasize on it, notice how I don't blink towards him. I'm on my mount, and I stay on my mount until I get right on top of him. I open with my Q, and then I land my auto and my bomb, and I auto him, and then as he starts moving, I move over and I block him. So now his, where he's clicking to, the Pathfinder is going to try and rotate and move around me. So I'm going to block him, and it's going to stay in range for a longer period of time. I do that. Tries to move again. Block again. That sword looks really cool. And then he does it again, and I block him again. He's going to get some move speed here because he's about to cast his Hydrasilisk. That comes down from the sky, but it's okay. I land another auto. I use my Q, and now he's pretty much dead. I might have landed one more auto attack, but I didn't want to risk him getting out of range, so I do use my blink to get ahead of him and land that last auto attack. Unfortunately, Illidan was on his way down, and I don't get away from this fight because Illidan is a beast at chasing people, and Malfurion does not have beastly heals in terms of burst heals. They're only regens, so I did not get away from that. However, I tried to make sure that I got that kill on, there's me being toxic, I got that kill on Zagara, because if I hadn't moved with him like that, I could have risked not securing the kill and still dying to that Illidan gank. So, very important to try and move with your target, always. Especially as any champion, or any hero rather, but always make sure to move with your target. So I swing up, looking around, and then I realize, oh, they're missing and they're probably turning in, but I was too late. So I just throw a little bit of damage onto Illidan and I walk away and re-stealth. And I'm kind of just sitting around here, seeing if an opportunity presents itself to kill somebody. Doesn't look like it right now. I should have followed Zagara, but instead I blink over the wall and miss my bomb, because that's the best bomb throw you'll ever see in your life. But no, I just missed it because I'm bad, and I try to re-enter here, but I don't really have an opportunity with Lili hanging around and healing him. So, but I see Malfurion come and root him down. So another important thing what I'm going to note here is I didn't start attacking him until the root was just about starting its animation, or until it actually physically rooted him and he couldn't move. I didn't reveal myself before that, so if he's bad and could not see me, that gives me more of an opportunity because he thinks, oh, it's 2-on-1 and it's just Malfurion. Me and Lily will do fine, and then all of a sudden he can't move and he's getting slapped by me. Another thing I'm going to note, watch how I hold on to my bomb here to make sure I have that clear shot. I keep moving with my target, I auto and I move, and then I wait till I clear the minions right here and I throw my bomb. And then as soon as I throw it and I know it's landed, I have a strong feeling that I'm going to get the kill. And Malfurion's range, so he's going to land one more auto just to secure it, and then I blink out and we get away. So very important to not like panic and use your abilities just because they're up, like I did so fantastically in that Temples game when I was playing Zeratul, and you know, wasted my abilities and threw my bomb in the complete opposite direction and that kind of stuff. And wait till you have that clear shot. Be patient. It was the first thing that was on my mind when I was going in for that gank on Zagara, and I saw he was low and I knew I'd have to throw my bomb. I waited till I had that clear shot. So what I tried to do was rotate mid, gank Vala, but her health was too high from the regen shrine, and then she was next to Illidan, so I was like, forget it, I'm just going to capture this tower. And then I noticed that she's just sitting there in the bush. I thought she was going to go into lane and try and gank Jaina. So then I just go up to her, I auto her, I throw my Q, I throw my W, and I wait until she vaults, and then I blink to make sure that I get this kill. Because if I used blink first before she started moving away to try and block her, and then she vaulted, she's going to get away from me. So save that blink. Make sure that whoever you're targeting uses their mobility moves. In this case, hers is Vault, Tyrion's would be his Q, Anub'arak's would be his Burrow. Whatever the ability is, make sure they use it and then blink, or use Bolt of the Storm, or whatever your ability is, and go after them. Now I get an easy kill. Jane is there to back me up against Muradin, and even if she wasn't, I would have gotten away because Muradin doesn't do that much damage, and I would have just waited for my blink to be up again and gotten it easily. So we go in here 3v2 against Muradin and Illidan, and we're going to try and secure these coins. And since I know Illidan is very squishy, if I can just land my Q and an auto, he'll be low enough for me to just chase him down. And I do miss my W here because I'm a scrub, but he ends up staying and dying anyway. So we get that kill. I do get Focus Strike in this game over Vorpal Blades, even though it's Zagara and Vala and Lily. I want to make sure I have that extra damage to shut down somebody squishy before Lily even has the opportunity to heal them. I feel like if I get Vorpal Blade, it's better if I'm trying to chase and, you know, they have somebody that's like Malfurion who's not as strong at healing somebody instantly, so they'll get picked off. And here I know that they're going to try and turn in, which they did, but I didn't make it back in time to help them. And as soon as Illidan popped his evasion, I just moved away from him, waited for it to wear off, and then I reinitiate. Because until then, both my abilities are down. So if I'm auto-attacking him, it's going to be completely pointless because I'm just going to miss. So I'm just going to wait, and then now I can attack him. Anub'arak lands his stun. I land my auto-attacks, and then I blink after him and hit him for the killing blow. So I went to go get some coins here, but I changed my mind, and I wanted to go to the fountain, and it gets blown up right before I get to it. So I was like, whatever, I'll just get these coins top. I clear these out really quick, and then I blink over the wall and I go to the fountain, I'm pretty sure. After I get that, I will rotate back mid, and I look at Raynor, and I'm going to try and help him, but I don't make it in time. And I land a couple of abilities on Vala, but then I back out. I'm like, I don't know why this Raynor was so overextended by himself. You don't have any escape abilities. So here I go, coming back bottom, trying to keep the ganking up. I see Illidan going on to someone. I try to see if I can get Zagara. Maybe he's hanging around, but it looks like he went behind. So I try to get Illidan here, but he gets too close to turret. And I try to get Vala, and I see As soon as he landed that knock-up, I turn around and re-engage, because if he lands the knock-up, Malfurion can land the root, which he does. And we go back in to secure this kill, and I just Q and I blink out. So we have some coins. We have 4 between the group of us, and I Q to get rid of one of those little creep spawns that Zagara puts down, and then I start turning in, and then I cancel it like an idiot. And I was like, whatever, let Jaina finish. And then for whatever reason, they're completely out of position there, and they get caught. I don't know why they didn't just back off as soon as they turned in. But Jaina gets picked off, and it was good that I let her turn in, because then she would have had 3 coins to drop as opposed to 1. So she turns over 1 coin, not a big deal. And I'm chasing Lily here a little bit, but I know I'm not going to be able to kill her. And I see Vala, and I see that I might be able to gank her, so I'm kind of coming up, and they're really bad, so they don't see me even though the vision is there. And I get on her, and I kill her. Nice and easy. Level 10, get Void Prison. I don't ever get Shadow Assault. I don't feel it's very useful to get Shadow Assault. So I come back down after getting Vala, and I'm going to try and get Zagara. They're still kind of hanging around there. So I go in, land my autos, I save my W for Muradin so we can slow him, and I blink preemptively, forgetting that he has his jump, and then I let Anub'arak just kind of zone out Illidan so we can get these coins easily and turn in again. Now, I know there's a lot of creep spawns over here, so I try to clear them a little bit with my Q. Jaina throws down a W. I don't even know if she hit one. It doesn't look like it. And then after I turned in, I happened to hit 2 of them with my Q, thanks to the increased cleave radius. So I trying to get some of his vision off of there, so that it's not so obvious that we're over there. If we move by, and there's at least a pathway for us to go through without being seen. Raynor gets picked off again, and I go down, and I'm looking for someone to pick off. I'm looking at my options, and then I realized that Muradin was on his way down, so I back-pinged them in the bottom, and I try to get Illidan, but of course his ultimate stops him from dying right there, and then I have to blink out, and then we have to back off because it ends up being a 5v3. So I'm just kind of waiting for an opportunity here, looking at what they're doing, looking at their health bars, seeing if I can pick somebody off. And I don't remember exactly what happens here. I know we turned this around. I realize that they're trying to get the Bruiser camp. So I ping that to defend it, because we don't want them to just get it for free. And I swing around again. I know Zagara sees me, but I dodge his spores, and then I go in on Vala. I get that kill. Then I go in on Lily. My bomb gets hit by the mercenary, and then I land my auto and my Q, and then I blink out. So we picked off 4 of them because they were greedy and stayed around when they didn't have health to stay around. And then we ended up getting the Bruiser camp. Level 13, Assassin's Blade, like I always get. Increased damage out of stealth, 10% movement speed. And I go back to heal and come back out into the field and see where I'm needed, where I can help. We have 11 of 12. I know they're going to turn in, so I'm not going to bother with going down there right after I get these coins. So we grab these. I'm going to go get the top 2 camps again after getting the watchtower, so that way they don't blatantly see it. Even though it's neutralized, they might come, Muradin might go and just be like, well, it's neutral, that means nobody's there, and then just take it and then see me. But if he sees it's taken, it might make him a little intimidated to not go for it. And I come over here to get their coin camp, and I miss my bomb like an awesome beast that I am. And then I know Muradin's coming, so I just wait until my stealth activates, and then I just run, and I blink away from him so that he doesn't knock me out of stealth. And then he just gives up pursuit. See Lily here by herself, and I try to go for this kill with Malfurion, but she ults. Even it's worth, though, because we got her to blow her ult, and then we get out of here pretty safely, I'm pretty sure. So I blink back, he runs away, Illidan, oh no, Malfurion does die here. I tried to get just them two, but I threw the ultimate too close, and it ended up catching Malfurion too, and he just dropped like 4 or 5 coins. So I was a little upset with myself not landing that ultimate properly. Nubarak should have been turning in coins, but it's okay. We're defending against this so that they don't get it. I'm waiting for an opportunity to go in, and I'm typing a little bit. I'm not too concerned. I know Vala's not going to go in on me because she's scared, because I've already killed her like 4 or 5 times. So Nubarak lands that. I try to see if I can pick her off really quick. I don't get the opportunity to because Lily heals her. So Nubarak is pinging that he needs help top. Or he's calling for a retreat, and Jane is pinging that they want to help him. So I don't know what he was doing. I go down to turn in coins because we have enough to and I try to go down again, but Rainer's overextended again. But it's a good thing we're in pretty good control of this game, that him being overextended like that isn't really costing us. So we turn in, get the thing again, and I'm just waiting. Who am I going to pick off? Zagara is probably my easiest target, so I go for him. I throw my bomb on him, I land my autos, and then I get stuck, pick up my double bomb upgrade, and now I'm just trying to see if I can catch up to him and maybe pick him off, but I don't think I catch up to him. Probably too far away. Maybe he goes down and bases in the bush. I don't know. And this Pathfinder OP right now, blocking me from moving around these people. So I back away because I lost my element of surprise there. And I'm just kind of hanging around, that I might be able to land a good ultimate, maybe pick off Lily here. And I get her really low. I was pretty upset that my team didn't get her right there because she was so low, and I was like, come on, I set that up, but it's okay. We're still in control of the game. We're still winning by a lot. I think the score is 19-9 in favor of my team. And I'm 19-1. So, and I have the most hero damage, so I'm doing pretty good this game. I go in, and I'm just looking for the easy target. And it's going to be Zagara every time. And I see that they go in, I blink down and away, they pick off Illidan. And, you know, I clear out that little creep thing, move on. They're going to turn in coins, I'm going to pick up the camps. So I pick up this small double camp, and then I go for the sieges right after. Even though I'm a little low, I know I do enough damage that I can solo it. So I just go ahead and I kill this while my team gets the other camp, because we're trying to stay in the lead. We don't want to give them an opportunity to come back, so we're taking their options off the map. We get the bottom bruiser camp, we get our siege camp. Our top siege camp is already capped. I'm trying to get as many coins as possible, and I go back to base. Nubarak is going to go turn in. I think he has like 4 coins or so. So we got a double cannon, I think, in this round. No, he only had 2, so I'm on my way to the top one because I want to take away their coins first before turning in, because I don't want to leave those options on the field, allowing them to get it. So I'm going to group up with Malfurion. They want to turn in, and they got the top bruiser camp, so we weren't able to deny them of that. So I'm heading back to go turn in, even though I don't have to. And I'm just waiting, making sure nobody initiates on him. And we get the cannon. And I think this is where I ping the boss. So I go up there and I'm like, oh, Vala, easy kill again. So I go towards her. She tries to run away. I missed the second bomb, but I land the first one. And easy peasy. Got her too. So now I want to kind of do the boss, but really I just want them to bait it. So I'm just sitting here and I'm waiting for to see if the team will at least come up and try to engage on it. But they're kind of there, but they don't want to go into the bush. And here comes Zagara with his little banelings, and I just sit there and I eat it like an idiot because I wasn't paying attention, and then I got hit by the first one, and I was like, well, that sucks. So I'm going in here. I avoid the Zagara ult, and then I void prison Muradin and a Nubarak, so that Lili would kind of stay a little further back and not heal Illidan. And then we pick off Muradin, pick off Lili, and now we just go for the boss. And I guess I got the Hero of the Storm achievement or whatever of 26-1, so we go in, we got this boss really easily. And what we probably might have been able to do was just push this out and take the top fort. But we go down, we try to get Vala, we try to get the coins off the map. Don't want them getting any. We literally want to leave no hope for them. So I see Vala going down, and I'm like, well, she doesn't have coins, so she's not turning in, so she's got to be going to this one down here. So I see her, and I drop it, and I drop it, and that's it. Yeah, I drop it, and I drop it. You heard that right, guys. The saying of the year. I drop it, and I drop it. Okay. So we pick up the coins, turn in again, more than enough to get another cannon going. They have to contend to the boss, so we turn in, and then I'm like, more coins. Let me get this. Let me get siege. So snag this really quick. And they're really on top of that one siege camp, or at least Illidan is. We try to pick him off here, but he ults over the wall, so I'm like, whatever. He used his ult defensively. That means it hopefully won't be up the next time we're in a fight. And we have a ton of coins again, probably about 12 or so, 9, 10. So we would have had 11 or 12 if they got the siege. But we're trying to push this in. I'm looking to see if there's someone to pick off. I see Zagara by himself, and I just walk towards him. I know he can see me when I get into that range. I just want him to try and overcommit into a fight. And then I ate his whole Baneling attack, so that kind of screwed me up, but I did dodge his ultimate, so I'm just waiting to re-stealth and come back in. And I'm looking around, and I see Lili. So I do the double blink to get onto her, and I pick her off, pick off Muradin, and then I Void Prison Zagara, and we just wait to dominate them there. And this is the end of the game. I ended up 31-1. Second or third highest. Wow, Nubarak does a lot of damage. What the hell? Third highest damage on my team. I was pretty proud of myself that game, aside from that one gank in the beginning and a couple of bobs that I missed. But if you like this video, leave a like and subscribe for more. And if you want to see something specific or you want to see me play someone specific, leave it in the comments and I will get that. See you guys next time.